Hi everyone, Jim here. Just got back from doing a 3-day kayaking trip down the Pine River in Michigan. Let me tell you about day 2. The second day of our adventure on the river, we went from Silver Creek almost to Peterson Bridge. So we went from state land and headed into federal land. So we got up in the morning, did some cleaning up around camp, had breakfast, and then started stowing all of our gear. So here's my tent set up with the new Big Agnes Q-Core Deluxe pad that works perfectly. We put everything on our kayaks and got launched onto the river. Our second day on the river was very similar to our first day. Very fast current, a lot of tight winding areas. So as we were paddling down the Pine River, the second day was a little different than the first because there was a lot more private land. So you saw houses and neighborhoods and a lot of things up in the trees. You would often see these bridges going over that said no trespassing and that type of stuff. They were pretty cool bridges, but you really didn't get the feel that you were out in the middle of wilderness like we did in other parts. We had planned to stop and have lunch as a group, and my friend Elizabeth had found this really nice place. It looked like it had a nice little sandy bar, but it turned out it was just, it looked like sand on the top, but once you stepped in it, it was just a foot of muck. And the longer you would stand in it, the deeper you would sink. So everybody was falling over, and it was kind of comical. We had a great lunch. I don't actually eat lunch when I'm doing something like this, so I just had a couple of granola bars, but a couple of people got their stoves out and actually cooked up a lunch. And so we had a really nice leisurely time hanging out in the muck. A few of us fell, but that's what happens. The rest of the trip, we moved all along the river and we started looking for campsites because we were going to do dispersed camping this night. We wanted to make sure we got past Lincoln because we wanted to be between Lincoln and Peterson Bridge, so we wouldn't have too much to paddle the next day. finally hit Lincoln, and then it's like, okay, we should find a campsite within an hour, because it was about a 2-hour paddle between Lincoln and Peterson Bridge.
That'd be funny.
We stopped at a couple places, but by the time you got far enough from the river, there wasn't any really good places to camp.
That's a nice little flat. Let's see if there's something around the other side. Actually, that looks really good, doesn't it?
Finally, we found this one little peninsula area that we could tell that other people had camped there before. We were probably too close to the river legally, but it had been used before and it was getting dark, so we needed to find a place to camp. And it was a beautiful spot.
Thank you. Thank you, dear. Lifesaver.
Hello.
We stopped, got our stoves out, cooked dinner. We had a really nice evening together. It was a lot of fun. And then we all went to bed. Not a whole lot of excitement on the second day other than normal river paddling, but just all in all a great adventure. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you'd like to join this video, subscribe. I do these types of videos all the time, and I'd love to have you on my channel. So, and stay tuned for part 3.